It was a chilly Monday morning in Washington when the news broke. Canadian dollar surges to record high U.S. Greenback in Freefall. Cable networks repeated the headline in red banners. Market analysts spoke in tones usually reserved for hurricanes and elections. By morning, the Oval Office had turned into a storm cell. Donald Trump slammed a briefing packet onto his desk, glaring at the economic charts as if they'd personally betrayed him. "This is absolutely unacceptable," he roared. "We were supposed to be the envy of the world. The American dollar was the gold standard. Now everybody wants Canadian money. What even is a loonie? It sounds crazy." His new economic advisor, Greg Mallory, a cautious man who'd only been on the job 3 weeks, cleared his throat. "Sir, investors are moving north because Canada's resource policies and new trade frameworks with Asia have stabilized their currency. Meanwhile, the U.S. deficit." "Stop right there," Trump said, cutting him off. "Nobody wants to hear about deficits, they want winning. Canada is not supposed to win. They've got syrup, snow, and politeness, not power." He jabbed at the chart. "Look at this. The U.S. dollar is down 15% in 3 weeks. That's worse than Biden's approval rating." Across the border, Ottawa was buzzing, though in a much different tone. The Bank of Canada released a measured statement. "Global markets are expressing confidence in Canada's long-term fiscal stability and environmental policies." Traders in Toronto popped champagne. On social media, memes exploded. Maple leaves wearing sunglasses, the CN Tower wrapped in $100 Canadian bills, and slogans like "Keep it loony, eh?" Prime Minister Mark Carney, a former Bank of England governor turned national leader, appeared on camera that afternoon. He adjusted his jacket, smiled confidently, and addressed the nation in calm, precise tones. "Today's economic news reflects international confidence not just in Canada's monetary strength," he said, "but in our ability to manage change responsibly. The world is not looking for chaos, it's looking for competence." The clip went viral worldwide. Analysts began dubbing it the Maple Boom. Meanwhile, the atmosphere in Washington turned electric. Markets were tanking, the Dow sliding, and social media lit up with the hashtag *maptakeover. Trump's senior advisors scrambled for explanations, but the president found his own. "This is currency warfare," he told Fox and Friends in a call the next morning. "I've been saying it forever. Canada's been taking advantage of us. They've been using polite tariffs, okay, very sneaky tariffs. Nobody's tougher on maple syrup than me. We need to fight back." Within hours, his campaign team released a statement vowing to restore American currency dominance through a new policy framework, tentatively titled Project Patriot Dollar. The details were scarce, but reportedly included stronger branding and beautiful new denominations. Critics rolled their eyes, but Trump's followers loved it. At rallies across the Midwest, red hats and signs reading "Keep America Minted" began to appear. Global media outlets analyzed the shift for weeks. Economists attributed Canada's surge to its vast energy transition program, new green tech exports, and the Arctic shipping routes opening with climate change. Meanwhile, the United States was mired in infighting, accused of ignoring infrastructure and losing international trust. European leaders quietly aligned new trade agreements with Ottawa. Japan and South Korea invested in Canadian lithium supply chains. The phrase, "snow-powered economy," entered headlines, part joke, part genuine fascination.